I was driving down a back road late one Tennessee night, headlights cutting through the darkness, heart heavy from this life. Bills were stacked beside me and tears blurred every sign. I kept asking God for answers, wondering if He heard my cries. Then I saw an old white church standing quiet on the hill, moonlight shining through the windows, everything around it still. And I remembered Mama saying, when life leaves your soul afraid, lift your eyes toward heaven, child, that's where your help is raised. So I rolled my window open and whispered one more prayer. My help comes from the hills, from the maker of the sky, from the God who walks beside me every lonely mile. My help comes from the hills when my strength is almost gone, and somehow through the darkest nights He keeps leading me on. This world can leave you weary, trying hard to stand your ground. Sometimes hope feels distant, like a faraway old town. But the Lord still watches over every broken heart in pain, and the hands that hum the stars above still hold us through the rain. You never sleep, You never turn away, even in the midnight hour, Lord, You stay. My help comes from the hills, and now my soul can rest, because the God who made the mountains knows my every step. My help comes from the hills, and I believe somehow the same God watching over me tonight is holding me right now. I left my hometown years ago, chasing dreams out west, with an old guitar beside me and worries in my chest. The highways felt so endless, and nights so cold alone. Every little motel room never really felt like home. There were moments I felt hopeless, wondering where my life would go, trying hard to keep believing when my faith was running low. Then one night beside the Rockies, underneath that open sky, I read Psalm 12:1 softly, and tears filled up my eyes, because suddenly I remembered breeze through the pines, like heaven gently whispering, "Child, your life is mine." And though this world keeps changing, one truth still stays the same: the Lord will guard my going out and bring me home again. You are my shelter, my steady light, the keeper of my weary soul. Through every night He watches over me, and now my heart can rest, because the hands that hold creation still hold my brokenness. He watches over me, and I believe it's true. No matter where this road may lead, Lord, I still belong to you. The thunder rolled across the valley, rain came pouring through the night. I sat awake beside the window, trying hard to hold on tight. The doctor's words still echoed heavy on my worried mind, and fear can grow so loud sometimes. It steals your peace inside. I reached for Mama's old Bible, lying worn beside the bed. And there in Psalm 12:1, these gentle words I read: the Lord will watch your coming and going, and somehow through my tears I felt the presence of my Savior, quieting all understand. The keeper never sleeps, and now my soul can rest, because the hands that shape the mountains still hold me to your chest. The keeper never sleeps, and I will not fear, for the Lord who watched my yesterday is still watching here. I was working at the diner just outside a little town, smiling through the exhaustion, trying not to break down. Tips were low that whole December. The rent was coming due, and every night I drove home praying, Lord, what am I gonna do? One cold evening after closing, snow began to softly fall. I parked beside an overlook, facing mountains strong and tall. And there beneath that winter sky, I heard these words inside: lift your eyes unto the mountains, that's where your help arrives. So I sat there crying softly, while heaven filled the silence. Lift your eyes to the mountains, to the maker of it all. The God who placed the stars above still hears you when you call. Lift your eyes to the mountains, you are never left alone, because the Lord who keeps your footsteps safely lead you home. Life can leave a soul exhausted, trying hard to just survive, but grace has a way of finding us right in the middle of the night. And now every sunrise reminds me God still watches faithfully. The one who guards all heaven and earth still cares for hearts like me. You are my refuge, my place of peace, the keeper of my fragile soul, who never sleeps. Lift your eyes to the mountains and let your spirit breathe, because the God who made creation still walks beside the weak. Lift your eyes to the mountains and trust His loving hand, for every road you travel through is known completely by the Lamb. I remember that old gravel driveway leading to our little home. Mama hanging clothes at sunrise while Daddy worked the fields alone. Those were hard and humble days. We didn't always have enough, but somehow through the tears and trials, God always carried us. And one year Daddy got sick and fear settled through the house. I could hear Mama crying softly when she thought no one was around. But every night she opened scripture and read Psalm 12, the one aloud, saying, "The Lord won't let your foot slip, child. His love is holding us now." And those words still echo through me every time life shakes my soul. He will not let me fall, even when the road gets steep. The keeper of my heart and soul still watches over me. He will not let me fall. The storms may fill the sky, because the God who made the mountains still hears his children cry. Years have passed since those old days, but the memory still remains. Faith was built inside that farmhouse through prayers whispered in pain. And now whenever life grows heavy, I still hear Mama's voice, reminding me the safest place is trusting in the Lord. You are my shelter, my constant peace, the one who walks beside me through every darkened street. He will not let me fall, and now my soul can rest, because the hands that shaped creation still hold me when I'm weak. He will not let me fall, and I believe it's true. The God who guarded me back then is still carrying me through. Bus station smelled like coffee and old rain upon the street. I had one suitcase and a heart too tired to feel complete. I was chasing distant answers, trying to outrun my pain. But no matter where I traveled, the emptiness remained. I drove through Carolina back roads, past old barns and church bells ringing. And somewhere in that quiet moment, I heard the pine trees singing, not with words, but with a stillness that settled deep in me, like God was gently whispering, can leave us feeling stranded, like nobody understands. But grace has a way of finding us right where we are again. And every mile behind me now reminds me of this truth: the God who guards my going out still walks me safely through. You never leave me, you never fade. Even in my weakest moments, Lord, you stay. Through every lonely highway, I no longer fear the night, because the one who made the heavens still guides me with his light. Through every lonely highway, I finally understand the safest road I'll ever walk is held inside your hands. The rooster cried at sunrise as golden light touched the fields. Mama stood beside the garden, thanking God for every meal. The world still held its troubles, bills and worries waiting near, but somehow peace lived in that farmhouse whenever prayer was there. I used to think that safety meant a life without the pain, but years have taught my weary soul that storms will always come like rain. Still the Lord remains beside us through every hard goodbye, like the mountains standing faithful underneath the morning sky. And now each dawn reminds me mercy always rises too. Safe beneath the morning sky, held inside your grace. Every road and every burden rest within your hands today. Safe beneath the morning sky, I lift my eyes above to the God who made the mountains and surrounds me with his love. There were nights I cried in silence, wondering how I'd make it through. Yet every time I nearly gave up, Lord, I found my strength in you. Because the keeper of all heaven still watches through the dark, and no weary soul is ever lost when held inside your heart. You are my shelter, my steady peace, the one who walks beside me through uncertainty. Safe beneath the morning sky, now my soul can rest, because the hands that hold creation still hold my brokenness. Safe beneath the morning sky, and I believe it's true. The God who watched my yesterday will carry me through too. dusty back roads underneath July sun, trying to carry burdens too heavy for just one. There were nights beside old truck stops where loneliness felt near, and every mile I traveled still carried hidden fear. But somewhere through the struggle I began to understand God doesn't always calm the storm first. Sometimes He simply holds your hand, like the hills that stand forever beyond the fields and trees. His presence stays beside us even when life bends our knees. And every winding highway keeps teaching me this truth. The road beneath my boots is known by heaven above. Every step and every sorrow held inside God's love. The road beneath my boots may twist through pain and rain, but the Lord who made the mountains still walks beside my way. I remember Grandpa saying, "Child, don't fear uncertain days. The Lord who watches over Israel still guards His children's ways." Now those words return like music every time my faith grows weak, and somehow grace keeps finding me right where the broken weep. You are my shelter, my guiding flame, the keeper of my restless soul, who always stays the same. The road beneath my boots feels lighter now somehow, because the God who made creation The summer heat was unforgiving. Fields were dry for miles around. Daddy wiped his face with worry, watching dust lift from the ground. The crops were barely hanging on, and hope fell thin that year. But every night before the supper, Mama gathered us in prayer. beside the lantern glow from Psalm 12:1 again. The Lord is your shade at your right hand, like cool rain upon the wind. And somehow those old holy words settle deep inside my chest, teaching me that even hardship can still become a place of rest. Because God stays close beside us, even underneath the blazing sun. The Lord is my shade when this life burns hot and dry, when burdens grow too heavy and tears fill up my eyes. The Lord is my shade, He stands right next to me, and the God who guards the weary still covers me with peace. Now I've lived enough to understand faith is not a life without pain. It's knowing Jesus walks beside you through drought and storm and rain. And every road that left me broken still became a testimony, because mercy has a way of blooming even in suffering. You are my shelter, my cooling rain, the gentle hand that holds me close through every season's pain. The Lord is my shade, and now my soul can rest, because the hands that made the mountains still hold me to your chest. The Lord is my shade, and I will fear no flame, for the keeper of my life and soul forever stays the same. Late one night I sat alone on the porch outside my home, listening to the distant wind and wondering where life had gone. The stars were hanging quietly above those Tennessee hills, and for the first time in a long while, everything stood still. No guitar, no piano, just my weary soul and prayer. And somewhere in that holy silence, I could feel that God was there. I remembered Psalm 112:1, the words Mama used to sing. The keeper of Israel never sleeps, covered everything. So I lifted up my trembling voice into the midnight sky. He never sleeps, he never turns away, while the whole world keeps on changing. My God remains the same. He never sleeps, he watches through the night, and the hands that hold the mountains still hold my life. There are days we all grow weary, trying hard to just survive, but grace still meets the broken-hearted in the middle of the night. And maybe faith is simply trusting, even when we cannot see, that heaven stays awake beside us, guarding souls like me. You are my refuge, my resting place, the keeper